The goal of this session is to give you more tools than we even went through last time in terms of activating your physiology in a way that makes you feel stronger and more vibrant. This is one thing that I've noticed in particular is that I don't think I would have been able to achieve the confidence, but also to show up in the different areas of my life if I wasn't focusing on my energy. So, and I'm not perfect by any means, but I do spend a lot of time, thinking about how I can have even more energy in my life. And I like this, the way that I think about this. If I'm going to show up as a really kick-ass dad at the end of the day, like here in, I guess, about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours, I go into father mode, and then, kids in bed, and then I'm a husband, and then, I go to bed and start it over. But I want to be there in those roles and really kick ass in those roles. So your ability to show up in all your different roles in life depends on it. Especially if you have like parents that need your help, you have siblings that need your help, your team, your ability to be patient with your team, and all of that depends on your physiology. So let's go deeper here in physiology. So it's only been a short time since we talked about the energy checklist. But how has your energy? Have you felt energetically in the last week or so? For those of you that have done work here in energy checklist, have you felt energetically? Have you made any changes that affected your energy? How about your physical presence? So that's something that we're going to focus on a little bit different today. Do you feel your posture, your voice, your gestures are portraying the person you want the world to perceive? So maybe with your children or your spouse, but maybe even at the office with your team, with your clients. So your ability to persuade your clients, is there a component that's based on your physiology? How you're standing with them, and how are you gesturing, and are you the authority figure, or are you kind of cower and kind of do whatever they say? Let's look at the energy checklist again real quick. So energy checklists. So for those of you that didn't follow through or didn't commit to taking on 3 items, I definitely encourage you to sit with this here. And in my opinion, there's 5 or 6 that everyone should take on. Sleep it's really non-negotiable. It seems like the thing that you have to sacrifice, but I promise you there's hours of other stuff that you shouldn't be doing during the day, and you should be trading it in for sleep. A combination of cardio and strength-based workouts is critical. I don't know about 60 minutes of cardio. If you're not where you need to be physically, jumping into a 60-minute run, you probably won't do that well. But maybe it's a walk/run for 60 minutes. So maybe it's running for a minute, walking for a minute, that sort of thing. Quiet time, in the morning, even during the day. If you don't get your sleep in, take a couple breaks to meditate. Diet and nutrition, what you put in your body is just so important. I've gotten into a routine where I have health shakes. It's amazing how much spinach you can put into a shake. Put some peanut butter and a half a banana, and whatever, I use Shakeology, which is just a green-based kind of drink. And there's nothing better than you could put in your body. So I think that one's pretty cool. Avoiding sugary drinks, alcohol, caffeine, starches, that's all in one category for me. And drinking at least a gallon of water per day is, in my opinion, a non-negotiable. A lot of energizing exercises. So, 20 arm crosses, circles, knee highs. I'm doing them here. You can't see me, but patting yourself on the back, 10 deep breaths while bouncing in place. That one's actually pretty cool. And if you guys could see me, you'd be laughing. But all of these, if you do a set of these, 20 arm crosses, 20 circles, forward and backwards, knee highs, patting on your lower back, and then 10 deep breaths, you'll feel like a different person when you're done with it. I'm telling you, nobody does these things, but your ability to get through an 8, 9 hour day, sometimes 10-hour days, um, even before you go into an appointment to do something like that, before your team meeting to do something like that, speaking and gesturing with passion, stay standing more often, hugging, engaging, be careful there, focus on being present, keep a gratitude journal, send appreciative notes. So that was the energy checklist. You should continue to check things off that list.